It is your turn. Please read out your card.
I don't even need to read it. Every time I take a shit, I have to do it butt naked. And I fold my clothes and put it next to me.
That was bad.
I don't poop in public. I don't poop in the airports. Any public places, I only do it at home. And I have to be fully naked.
You're telling me you fold your clothes?
Yes.
Folds them too.
And you sit there butt naked, dick out, taking a shit.
But I only poop at home.
Wait,
I
I never sat naked.
So here's the thing.
I don't shit in public.
This is
I
the truth
don't.
or lie. I'd do this.
Do you piss when you shit?
Everyone
Yes,
pisses when you
of
shit.
course.
So how does your dick
Steak Ambassador Israel Adesanya right here. With my breakdown for UFC 312 in Sydney, Australia. It's a sizzling card and my friends at Stake have some special offers for it, so check those out today. Plus, get a 200% bonus on your first deposit when you register using the code ISU312 to get your UFC bets in with Stake. And this time, I'm not gonna be watching it from the couch. So yeah, I'll be there live, direct, front and center.
For the breakdown, we are headed to UFC Sydney. We have two of our City Kickboxing brothers on the card.
Kobe, he got signed. Hey, Kobe got signed to the UFC. Alex's training partner. I like the story though.
Yeah, because he's fighting Taporia's brother. Yeah.
Let's just talk about Rong first.
Oh, he wrongs you. Ah, my Chinaman, my brother.
We wouldn't talk about it at this point. Let's just talk about, you know, him being your teammate and the relationship that you have.
The man, so Wrongju I met in China when I was Jahyo. Back then, and suddenly just came to the gym, started training for the last, I don't know, 3 months now. And really good standard style.
Yeah.
Really good standard style. Good striking. And he's fighting a guy who's a jiu-jitsu black belt, really dangerous. Welter. He's a welter.
Lightweight,
yeah.
lightweight.
Oh no, lightweight. Sorry, yeah. He's a thick boy. My
The
bad.
guy's 7 or undefeated. The guy's fighting Steel.
Yeah, Rongju's on, and right now, I think he's peaking very well. So he's gonna be
And then we also have Kevin Housset.
my French
fighting
brother.
on the card.
Yeah.
He's recently coming off a loss, but, you know, he went back to the gym, back at it again.
What's the weight?
Welter.
Welterweight. He's fighting Jonathan. This guy's name is UFC debut.
Okay.
But
Kevin, they call him Air Jusey, the judo black belt. So he's but also his striking and his pace, he's able to work. He's just a guy that he's disciplined. Than most of us in the gym. He just knows what he wants to do and he gets it done. So I respect that about him. And again, he's coming off a loss, but he's a guy that has that fire. You can tell that eats at him. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna get this one back. It's not even soon. It's like, let's go again. Yeah.
so our boys are on the early prelims. And then we have Kobe Thicknees versus Alexandra Topuria. So who's Kobe Thicknees?
Kobe is he's been training Alexander Volkanovski since he was like 16 or 15. And he's Alex is the main training partner. There's a cool story there. So I've known him. He's just on you like a wet way. He just he might be undefeated, but he put a great undefeated. So just go fight to the UFC. Alexander Topuria. So it's a cool story because some of you in the gym this is Volkanovski versus Topuria 1.5.
Yeah, that's funny.
Here we go. So they're going to be in the corner, and it's going to be like a pre-clash before. Yeah, exactly. But now, honestly, I think Kobe's going to do well. I don't know too much about Alexander Topuria.
He's got a cool story. He's got a cool story as well because he kind of lost the fight and then was out for 6 years.
Oh, really?
And then he's just kind of made his return, had a good fight, a few fights, and then now he's coming to the UFC.
Well, how do
so-
you know, Mike?
To be fair, this story just came up on my feed. This is why it's just interesting. It just came up on my feed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Obviously, the two coaches. I was like, that's a cool story. But then it tells the story about the guys as well. So it's cool. There's some heavy hands. Yeah. It's gonna be a good fight.
Knockout round one.
Next fight.
Yeah, knockout round one.
All
That's
right,
it.
in the co-main event, a big fight. Tatiana Suarez finally getting her
Tatiana.
long-awaited
After
title
long,
shot.
and she's had injuries as well.
No, she had a
Tatiana's
disease. She had
Huh?
what's the chance? disease. I forget what it
No,
was.
but she had ACL. I think she had ACL. She's a great wrestler.
11-0 undefeated.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
no, but she's
Tatiana Suarez?
yeah. She's wrestling's on point. She's tall for the weight class. Striking, and you know she had like injuries. Maybe she had something else after that. But again, to see her finally get the shot was awesome. But Zhang, I know she trains at Bangkok Muay Thai with the boys Brad Riddell and Josh Hinger, and then oh my god! And I've seen her. Have you seen her hit the pads?
Yeah.
Her sanda style, her sidekick is like a jab.
Yo, calm down with the pass. She shook my hand. That was enough for me.
Remember when she high crotched Ngannou?
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
Yes.
there's a clip of it. She high crotched Ngannou, just picked him
Oh,
up.
she actually used the technique that we were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
today. Lifting it with a straight. Oh, here we go. We didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it.
I did that shit.
Plays out.
To be fair, I don't know enough.
What do you think of Wei Li Zhang as a champion?
She's a beast. Like
Just talk about that, yeah.
yeah. So in terms of Wei Li, like anytime she fights, it's you know it's going to be full action. She's come forward, but smart as well. It's aggressive, but it's pressure, but not reckless. Yeah, disciplined pressure. And that in itself is actually very difficult to come up against to fight someone that's constantly in your face, but just enough alleviated pressure when necessary when it's unsafe for them. So it's in terms of her, I'm always a fan.
Who's your pick?
It would be her because I don't know enough about Tatiana. So
Coach Ozzy, what do you think of this matchup?
Man, I think speed will play a big role in this one. Speed would be
Speed
the,
kills.
the defining.
Wei Li.
Wei Li's speed. Yeah. She's way too disciplined. She's
Fist of
way
the
too
North Star.
focused, and you add
Fist
a
of
sprinkle of speed to that
Trust.
one. It's she's gonna be very hard to catch, very hard to hit, and with her kicks, with her mobility, with the lateral movements, how she does it. I think it's gonna be tough problem to solve for Tatiana. However, I think if Tatiana goes the distance, it will come down to her not just strength but endurance, grappling endurance. How much she will force
Okay.
Wang Li to spend dynamics,
Yeah.
and when she gets up, what's gonna happen? So it's a very almost like they have each other's kryptonites.
Yeah.
I think when Zhang's combination is going to make the difference. She's got great combinations, and I feel like she could put off.
I just hear
Tatiana.
her shouts. When
Yeah, I literally heard it.
yeah, I saw you saying that. I just hear her. Oh.
I think those combinations. Are gonna be different. I think that's going to be. You're right with speed. I think that combination plays a big role.
I also want to say Tatiana, she's a beast. But what might be because she's been active. And so that's why I'm gonna go with Wei Li in this fight, is because activity and momentum is so powerful.
That is a fact. You
So-
cannot go.
Yeah.
All right,
you
official
cannot
pick.
go.
We'll go starting from Jamal.
Zhang.
Zhang, Jayo.
Yeah, I'm with the team. Thank you.
Jayork. And for the main event of the evening, we have my nigga Dricus Duplessis versus the cracker Sean. Who saw what Hamzat said to Strickland today?
What do you say?
What did he say?
Face to face?
Maybe a tweet. Maybe he didn't get enough love from his father, or maybe he got too much.
Muhammad
love
said
from
Bilal.
his father.
Oh no, is that
Damn.
Hamzat said that?
Yeah.
You see what Bilal Muhammad said?
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, he said something similar. Then he goes,
as well.
he goes,
Yeah, I think Bilal was touching his father too.
yeah, he said something like that. It was- he said something like
Everybody
about-
went after his father.
Yeah, like showing getting too much love from his dad. It's mad. But that's crazy.
Is there,
Deep love, man.
was there a whistleblower who's been spreading the information?
I mean, well, he's talked about it, I think, on Theo Braun's podcast. He was quite... Look, Strickland, I'll say this about him. He looks like he's a dickhead on the screen and says all this kind of stuff, but behind the scenes, he'll say the nicest things to me. Like, he'll relay messages to me and say things that are really nice. So I know he feels good in it. He just has to put on this persona of run. But there's good in everyone and there's good in him. But he also has to do the work on himself.
Yeah.
So that way he doesn't have to carry that stuff anymore because that just holds
And
you
the
down.
subject that you and me were talking about before.
He did just hold you down, honestly. All that stuff, the trauma and whatnot,
Yeah.
because it comes out. Like for me,
Wow.
even look, you know when I was doing the wake up, people were like, "What is this?" He only cut 6 pounds. It's not even that hard. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even in pain. When you do a wake up, it's like, I swear to God, it's a ceremony. It's like some kind of weird ceremony. You know, it's like I ascend. There was a point where my face was vibrating in the tub, and I was just like, and the music playing, I feel everything, and I just let it go. So for me, I just say, it's just my eyes sweating. I'm just cutting weight, and I'm strong enough to feel myself and my emotion, just be able to like let it go. I don't care what it looks like. Like, no, bro, I'll whoop your ass. Like, I don't care. Like, for me, it's just being able to let go. So I feel like a lot of people, like even Strickland, should learn. Like he did on EOS a little bit, but I think a lot of men, well, a guy like Jason Wilson, the old man with the beard, he talks a lot about the way of the warrior, being a lamb and being a lion, and know which one to be. You know. So yeah, if not, that kind of stuff I think is just emotional baggage, and you don't realize how long it holds you down or how much it holds you down till you let it go.
Starting from you, how do you think the fight plays out?
I think, to be honest, it's gonna be Dricus doing what he does, and Strickland might wrestle better, but he's not gonna initiate it. But if he can have his defense on point, he might be able to beat Dricus. But I think Dricus is just too tough
Dricus
right
has
now.
had 5 rounds of that style now.
Yeah,
feel
but
like
I think Dricus is gonna win, but he's gonna do it the way he does it, which is just be stubborn and take him down and try and beat Strickland up. But if Strickland can stop the takedowns, then he'll be fine.
Dercos, the #1 dermatologist recommended anti-dandruff brand worldwide. Anti-dandruff DS shampoo, powered by Selenium DS to eliminate 100% of visible dandruff on first use with 6 weeks anti-dandruff relapse. Tested on all hair types, all skin tones.
Nothing beats a vibe holiday. So choose from the best hotspots like Ibiza, Mallorca, and Crete, with return flights and transfers included. Right now, groups save £600 with MyJet2. So get ready for a summer to remember. Book now.
But I'm gonna go Dricus though. I'm gonna go Dricus.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing because it's weird. I keep saying this, but I don't get how Dricus is a champion. Just stylistically,
Problem, bro.
I don't.
He's a
I
problem.
watch him and it's just messy. Like it doesn't seem like, oh, I get it. Like it's just messy. But one thing, and this is an art in itself, is he just knows how to win. Like he just knows how to figure. It's like I said, stubbornness. He'll just blocking this way. He'll figure out that. He'll just eventually he's tough enough to still be in there and then find a way to win.
We were talking about that before, outlasting.
Yeah, the fitness. Yeah. Definitely. He's just stubborn.
That's how
man.
he got me. He just outlasted me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
feeling good,
Yeah.
and then lapse in judgment, and then he was able to just keep
doing the same thing.
He got you to fight his fight.
Facts.
You're fighting his sparring rounds. Whatever he's been doing in training, he pulled you into his game.
Just like
Because I
drawing
was
you out.
doing me at first, and that was the most active I've ever been in any UFC fight. But I didn't have enough gas in the tank, so once I started to do
But that 4th round was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Like I said at the
He
beginning,
was
bro,
on
I
point.
spawned on him, my nuts on the back of his head, his face into the mat, boom.
But that's when your strikes started to come along. Everything was coming piecing together. It looked.
I know that sequence you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then I tried to, I said, get up. And then Mark let him get up. And I tried to advance on him, and he just, his fucking flail arm swing at me. And I'm just like, it stopped me and reset me. So I had to, move. But then I got tired, and then he just went,
If you don't know what you're gonna do, your opponent.
You never let him know your next move.
never let me know my next move.
Coach Ozzy, what do you think of the matchup?
Man, I cannot wait to see this one because I truly believe both athletes have such an unorthodox way of winning their fights through the very odd striking techniques mixing with the rest. So it's going to be very interesting study for me because I love studying these kind of unusual matches. They always bring some knowledge, information gems out there for us to learn. But I'm leaning towards Dricus because I think his art style is better than Strickland's art style. Because Strickland is going to be linear, okay? If we put the volume of strikes, the odd strikes that Dricus will throw, to the amount of odd strikes that Strickland would throw, I think Dricus just through the sheer numbers will have a higher success rate of connecting, and he leans forward good, man, and Strickland leans back a lot.
Yeah.
So here's the match.
Jamal?
So I'm gonna go against all of you and go Strickland. And the reason why, his cardio and his volume is really good, right?
Yeah.
You're saying about Dricus' messy style. Strickland does something similar. He's got his own style, which is that Philly shell in MMA, which you don't really ever see, but it works really, really well for him, right? And with that volume that he puts in, especially against it, you saw the fight with him the first time. I personally lean towards Strickland in that fight, right? Coming off on the second one, his grappling is really underrated as well. He's got very good grappling, but he doesn't need to rely on it because his striking works for him, right? Dricus is messy. I think that's going to be the difference. You say he leans forward a lot, but that Philly shell that he does, he can land the right hand, especially if he's moving messy.
That's big. Yes, because
you understand?
Look how I see that one. I thought about this too. When Dricus starts leaning forward, he doesn't pull back.
Right.
He's gonna continue. He gains. It's more. Yes, he gains it. That's one. Two. A lot of people talking about Strickland's cardio, his endurance. Count how many strikes he throws per fight, and count the dynamics of his strikes. So he uses minimum amount of legs. If he throws half of the strikes that he throws with the dynamics that he uses in his legs, dynamics that he uses in his legs, I don't think he will last. One of the tricks that we get from him, feeling like, oh, he has a good endurance, is just the type of work he does.
He's efficient.
He's very efficient. He doesn't load up on anything, and
So,
that's
and
how
I think
Dricus.
Dricus is not gonna let him be efficient.
All right, official pick.
I'm going with Strickland.
I'm going the African Dricus.
My brother Dricus.
Dricus.
Yeah,
That's family.
yeah, brother Dricus. Brother Dricus.
All right, Izzy and Mike, please
Yes.
wrap it up for us.
Let's wrap it up. Man, honestly, like, there's moments after we trained today, I went into the coke lunge, and there's moments where I just, like, pause. I know you have these as well. I'm sure you have these, and you just go, like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what a
We had that
life.
today when we went in there.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, what the fuck? Like, what was today?
What a
It's
life.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a
And
great
again,
life we do.
I'm just always grateful, no matter what. Like, look, when we've fallen before, we've all fallen in our lives, but look where we are. When we fall, we're still higher at a peak than most people will ever see in this life. And I will always be grateful, no matter what. Because look, bad night in the office never means a bad life. No, what a fucking life.
Yeah.
And look, you've already cemented yourself as like one of the middleweight goats, and like, you know what I mean? It's nothing but up for you. You
Yeah.
know?
We
Just
still up,
Continue the
baby.
legacy, my man.
Hey, we're down, but we're still up.
But I still, I'm not forgiving you for trying to front flip.
What did
me,
I
like,
do?
you front flip.
I don't know. Hey, roll the tape. Roll the tape. Now,
You didn't get my one.
hey, but also, by the way, I love you, man. I love you. Thank you so much, man.
What a pleasure, man.
What a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Steak Ambassador is like this right here with my breakdown for UFC 312 in Sydney, Australia. It's a sizzling card, and my friends at Steak have some special offers for it, so check those out today. Plus, get a 200% bonus on your first deposit when you register using the code ADDITION312. Get your UFC bets in with Steak. And this time, I'm not going to be watching it from the couch. So yeah, I'll be there live, direct, front and center. Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy this video.
Here's how to get 50% more done.
Alrighty. Welcome, guys. We have some special guests today. We are joined by, please introduce yourself, Mr. Genius.
Oh, come on, man. Why did you start like that, man? I thought I was going to be slow.
I'm just giving you some flowers after some things I've seen today.
Okay, you know what? You start like that, I'll answer like that. The one and only, the number one in the whole United Worlds and the universe, Mr. Ozzy Coach to Golubko.
Next to him is the man that went up a weight class, secured the pirate treasure, took the oath, and a bit of his identity. He is the captain now, Mr. Michael Venom Page. And then we have the man, the legend, People are heartbroken, but this is not the end. He will rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Mr. Israel, the last stylebender, Adesanya.
Yeah.
And to his left is
Did you do with that? Kept you in suspense.
No, I'm Jamal. What's going on?
Oh, the sexy voice. Okay.
Come now.
All right, Barry Lowe.
Let's touch on, Mike came out, did his thing, and then after, Izzy came out to fight Nasruddin Imavov. Let's talk about the training camp that you had and how you feel your training camp went, and then fight week, and we'll touch on the fight.
So for me, this camp was like maybe 20 weeks, I'd say, 16, 20 weeks, and in different blocks. And I'm not 26, 25 anymore, I'm 35, gonna be 36 in July. So the last maybe, like I said, year, I've been eating, I got a chef now, he makes me homemade. Bro, if I tell you guys how, like, my rise, like, look, I work hard. I work hard. For example, I never had breakfast. I just have Uber Eats or anything, and I became a champion off just like whatever I wanted to do because I was that talented and skilled. But it gets to a point where, hard work, talent isn't enough. You need the extra step. Yeah. So now I started to get older. I realized my body's not metabolizing certain things or working the way it used to work, and you have to respect Father Time. Yeah. So I decided to start getting my boy Matt, a longtime friend of mine who is a great chef. I asked him to help me, and he decided to help me be my chef. So he makes me breakfast, and I actually eat whole meals. And I've been doing my recovery, my ice baths, my physiotherapy, my chiro, massage every week. This camp, honestly, man, best I've felt in a long time. And Eugene even giving me that speech at the after the dinner after the weigh-ins. He actually acknowledged me in front of my teammates and friends and family. I felt like I appreciate that. They were really happy. And again, I felt good in there, man. That first round, wow.
How was inspiring in training camp?
I like to watch. So all my teammates, man, they know like you know how it is when you have teammates. They know like what you're gonna do. They know your A, B, or C. So what I do now, the last maybe 3 camps or 2 camps, I'll go home, I tape the sparring, I watch the sparring, and I see, okay, with, lost, I'm gonna do this, with Kevin, I'm gonna do this, because now they know, and I game plan for my teammates now, because they know me, they know what I like to do. Like my lateral drop, they know it's coming, if I get over under, so now I have to switch it up. And I had some of the best sparring I've had ever. My last sparring was the best part of this camp. My last spider, which is a crazy workout you've seen in New Jersey, was the best spider this camp. Like I fucking killed it. Even the way when Walt said on YouTube, like that's the best I've ever seen him do. He wasn't lying. And I fucking felt good. So going into the fight, I was very confident. I just knew like, I'm winding back the clock. And it was.
Saily is a new eSIM service app brought to you by Nord Security. Choose from several affordable eSIM plans that's growing in a number of countries and regions. With a Saily eSIM, you'll always have a connection when needed. Just touched back down home, and while I was away, my data plan was ridiculous. I couldn't even get data in Saudi Arabia with my regular provider. So shout out to Saily because I actually got Saily, and look, I still even have data left. Yeah, I got plenty more to go. I barely even scratched the surface. So you know it's more bang for the buck. My regular provider charged me $54 for 200 megabytes, and I had to do that 4 times. Before, I realized, oh, that's right, I have Saily. So yeah, saved my life. With Saily, an eSIM can be installed only once, eliminating the need for users to install a new eSIM for each country. Yeah, it cuts down the price. Like I said, 200 megabytes for $54, and I did that 4 times. So you know, with Saily, you slash the prices on the roaming fees completely. Yeah, so Saily is available in over 180 countries. They have 24/7 support, real people, real service. And you get a full refund if your device isn't eSIM compatible. Get an exclusive 15% discount on eSIM data plans. Download the Saily app and use the code STYLEBEND at the checkout, or you can scan the QR code on the screen right now and get started today.
Can you just touch on the sparring? Whittaker.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Protect the objective. Good job, SEALs. Get ready for the next round.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that was beautiful. It was like again, like kind of like today, no ego.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad he came through and just like we shared energy, we shared skills,
Yeah.
and just played around and had fun.
Technically, how was it? Because obviously you shared a lot of time in the cage together. How was that different from sparring?
Since that we weren't trying to kill each other, you know, it was different. And again, I could see flashes of the blitz. His one-two was fucking fast. He still got it.
All right,
He was
I
like,
love
yeah,
watching
And that head kick after as well.
coming, yeah, but like there was one point where he was pulling the punches.
Yeah.
You know, I whip sparring with the MMA.
Yeah.
I could see like this is gonna be a problem if it catches you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nah, he was good. And just him being in the gym just kind of like
Good
elevated
energy.
the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
energy.
It's
awesome.
funny because like from the outside watching that, it seemed like it, and to see like you're kind of like you've gone to, and then like you're friends now, and it was so cool to see it. You could tell that you both have that appreciation for each other. You know what I mean? Which is wicked.
Nah,
to
he's
see.
a cool dude. Like everyone says, you know, how can you hate Whittaker?
You
But
can't, man,
he's
yeah.
just a cool dude, and the fact that he even like just pulled up,
Yeah.
like in our house. So I'm gonna return the favor for whenever he needs.
Was there any kind of like tricks or any kind of like things that you know that he shared that you didn't see coming, or that actually kind of changed
Bits
it?
and pieces,
Yeah?
bits and pieces. Like we shared ideas, but it was mainly in the grappling as well. Like he's a really good guy. Yeah, really good.
That's something people sleep on, though, because most people don't know that he
took Romero
grappled
down.
but he grappled for the Commonwealth Games in Australia and got gold.
That's right, yeah.
And he was with the national team, and no
Well,
one
no,
even knows
I
that.
think like it was I don't know if it was Commonwealth. Was it Commonwealth?
I think it might have been the Commonwealth. Maybe
right.
someone.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Really, well, that's what people don't know.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
how did you feel going into fight week? And not just fight week, but a fight week where it was a fight that didn't have any bad blood. I mean, there was no trash talk back and forth. There was no...
Zuko. So, Avatar. You know, Zuko learned how to fire bend off him because he was just like, I have to restore my honor. I have to find the Avatar. And Then once he became friends with Aang, he couldn't fire bend anymore because then he had that thing. So I used to, Jeff, who's my European who works with Zuck now, he used to, because he knew me, he's like, whenever you have beef with anyone like Costa or Raw back in the day or Alex, you fucking just have this different heart. So I was fighting from a different place where I'm like, okay, cool. But now I'm in a place in my life now, and personally, where I've done like a lot of soul searching. I'm like, I don't need to fight from there anymore. My skills will speak for itself. So this fight, I was like, cool. I don't need to hate this guy. I don't need to have any like shit talk or anything like that. It's like, I respect you, you respect me. Let's go hands. Let's go out there and show these people what's up, and let's see who's better. So I was in there, and I was trying to kill him. I was going for it. I was, you know.
You look the best at me and Michael were talking about the other day. Physically, like S&C wise, and your shape was the best. But how you came out and how explosive you looked, you could tell that your shots had a little bit more of a snap. It was a bit more explosive to it.
It was building, man.
I think it's a great idea. House sitters get somewhere to stay. We, the house owners, get someone to look after our home and our animals.
I think it makes it a very equal relationship. We're both giving something and we're both getting something. I can't see any downside, to be honest with you.
Eugene told me in the corner is, okay, the end of that round you were using more
Talk about the
power.
round. Talk about the round.
Oh, the round was, bro, I was on. Like, there was a point where we were in the clinch.
So the stats?
Oh wait, so I have to. This is why I have to comment. That's why I said I was so impressed by the double unders and how you pulled them up.
Bro, that first one, my back was like,
Bro, you was almost going down.
And he almost took me down, but I had the underhook.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and then the second one was he kind of fell into a shot, and I'm on the fence, and if you see the video, I look at Eugene, I hear above the butt. I'm like, oh, okay.
True.
I just pulled him up, and then we kind of got a little bit later into this sequence in the clinch, and I remember being so present, so lucid, like Because that bit, when the second one, when I pulled him above the butt, he was squeezing, trying to take me down. And I just like, whoop, and I was like, bro, I'm stronger than you.
You could see it when you got up though. When you got up, he was like,
again, like what we talked about today.
Yes, we saw it. The kryptonite.
Yeah, the
kryptonite.
Don't tell
yes.
the secret. Don't tell the secret.
No, not yet. We don't sell it to cheap. We don't sell it to cheap.
Facts. But then, the bit in the clinch, I remember feeling so present. I was like, I'm gonna trip him. Whoop. And then he stopped the trip, and I was like, I'm not gonna move back. I'm gonna stay in the pocket. And then he kind of just disengaged, and I thought he was gonna attack, and I was gonna counter, but he disengaged. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I just knew like I was so present. I could handle this guy. And in the corner, Eugene told me, okay, go back to speed. I'm trying to kill him in the end of that round. Go back to speed. So then I went back to speed, and then my plan was like round 3. Or even later in round 2, then I'll pull the later when I get him back to the fence, because I was gonna push him back to the fence, just energy and footwork wise. And I was
Have you seen the stats of the fight?
No.
I mean, like, you know, from Dana's feedback, looked greater than you were on. Total strikes, 32 over 56, 57% clip compared to his 18 over 34.
Oh wow.
Significant strikes, 26 out of 50 for you, 52% clip. Him 15 out of 31, 48%. Takedowns, he didn't get any of the 3 he tried, and then your lateral drop.
My lateral drop. I made the mistake not faking first. I just went for it. I got excited. That was my mistake.
By the numbers.
Yeah, but also one thing was the leg kicks. As soon as I started touching the leg, I was like, oh, this is easy. So I was like, every round I'm gonna throw at least 5 leg kicks.
just
touch
to
him.
touch it.
Just because later on, I know
invest.
I wanted to ask you about
the
that.
next day.
It's like there's something that you're really, really good at, and a lot of your fights, how you start breaking people down, especially in the Costa fight. And
So
I kind of
that
saw
was-
that.
I went
this
back to
again.
that way.
Yes, I noticed that pattern. The way you started to break him down, he really didn't like it, and you could see when he tried to engage in the grappling, he was kind of confused. And when you went back out and you started throwing them leg kicks again, I was like, that's the moment. So what's your thought process behind that, and how is there anything special that you do to make it more effective than most people?
I don't know if Tuss want me to say this, but it's a code he calls 60-40, and it's the way you angle your body. That's all I'll say, because I know Twist, he'll get angry at me if I say it. Hey, not for free.
Nothing for free,
you know?
Nothing for free. We know the system.
Talk about in between rounds. What was the coach's advice?
Oh, no, he just said went back to speed, go back to speed, and it was on. My leg kicks, my jab. I started touching him at the end of round 1, and again, when we're in there, like we can't lie, like energy don't lie. So me and him knew like, okay, you're getting tired.
Talk about the difference in fight style. I mean, sometimes in your title defenses, you tend to be more, tentative, counter punch, you know, wait for openings. But round 1, or like let's say there are a 2 fight, you were going after him, or in this team of a fight, round 1 you were going after him, round 2 the bell went, India leg kick, going after him. Talk about that contrast of fighting styles that you have.
So for me, it's weird. It happened to Anderson Silva as well. Even John Jones, people forget, it happened to John Jones with a certain few fights, later on in his reign, because you have the belt, and also when you have the belt, it's not just you. A lot of people eat when you win. So sometimes, like, example, the Raw Part 2 fight, after the first round, I told Eugene I'm gonna go after him. He's like, no, back to the game plan. And I was like, so then I went back to orthodox and went back to the game plan. And it was a little bit safe because we're going to catch him, but I wanted to go after him. But again, if I like today, like the last fight, if I go after someone and I get caught, that can happen. And then, like we still eat, but it's like you don't have the belt and all that kind of
It's
stuff.
different, isn't it?
And I hate this fucking contender. I know it's like a fucking meme, but it has a little bit of truth to it. But now, like I said, I'm in a different place in my career now. Like I've already said fuck the belt, but look, with or without the belt, from now on till the end, it's because I know where I am in my career. Whenever I fight, I'm gonna go after people. Because also I want cool highlights.
But that's what everyone wants to see, though.
Yeah.
That's how you come up. Like, likewise with you. People want to know. We want to see what you know you first, and what your talents are, and where your abilities are. Do you know what I mean?
And even the way he was sparring, I mean,
it was fun. Sparring, like those footages, man. I've watched some of them around twice. So I'm like, fuck, I look good at it.
Man, when you did that training camp back in my gym in New Jersey when you guys came in, man, that's when I asked myself, I was like, yo, why he's not going after people? Like, after I saw how you were moving, what you were doing in training, I was like, yo, this guy can just demolish them in round 1 and 2. Like, I was wondering. Now you talking about this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
But again, I want to look after my people. It's like, it's not just me. A lot of people eat when I eat in the ring. But look, even like I said to David the other day, like, it was a bad night in the office, but it's not a bad life. And even though I fall with style.
Let's talk about the finishing sequence. So, I mean, round 2, we came out, back to it. I've been touching on what I said about sparring again. In those rounds, when time on, beep, you're in there, leg kick, bap, bap, bap. Same way you started round 2 of this fight, and then the eye poke. And then what happened from there, from your point of view?
So for me, I maybe should have taken 20 seconds at least.
What was his demeanor in starting?
He was tired. He was tired. I knew he was tired.
You were feeling it, huh?
Yeah, I know. Like I said, me and him, I knew he was tired. I was fresh. And I knew I wasn't. I worked so hard. My motto at this camp was chase the red on the heart rate. I was always chasing the red no matter what. I was like, I must hit the red.
He doesn't work well like that. Like when I've seen him in other fights, obviously knowing that you're fighting him, I was paying a bit more attention.
Yeah.
Seeing him other fights, in any of the fight, he fades very quickly because you put so much because you put so much on him on the first round. I hear what you're saying. I'm looking at him and I was like, oh, he's already gone. Like,
So I knew it was gonna be end of round 2 or round 3. I was gonna catch him. But yeah, so for me, I should have taken time. And again, I do not make excuses and I don't take anything away from him. He got me because I should have reset, but then I was like, okay, cool. When I was at the wrong distance because I was already, when you're in flow, you're in flow. And then the eye poke is like, oh, fuck, kind of stopped my flow. Okay, cool, back on. But I should have just been about 6 inches, 8 inches back on. And then that way, when I switched stances, and again, he was smart enough. Oh, he's there. Boom, caught me.
Yeah.
And that was perfect. And it was the left hook and the fence that got me. That got me. But look, I've said this before and I'll say it. When this is real shit. Like, you beat me, it's like, bro, fair game. Thank you. That's it. And people think the thing is, they think we'll react the way they react.
They would react. Yes, 100%.
So for me, look, Pereira, when he knocked me out in Brazil, I was like, cool, fair game, boom. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to MMA now. Boom, became a massive success. And then he became Sharma. He started chasing me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you beat me already. Why you keep fucking talking shit? What fuck you for? And I keeps on talking shit. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. And for me, I used to get bullied as a kid, so I was like, I don't like it. And then when you try to get me, then I got him. But now that's done easy. Look, MMO, people ask me, you should get a rematch. I was like, nah, I'm good. It's like, he beat me, fair game. If maybe one day something for the belt happens or whatever, he has a title and then there's a story there, cool. But right now, I'm like, I don't need to. Like, he beat me, fair game, that's it, cool, we move on.
Just before we move on from that, at what point did you realize, okay, you're tired? When was that?
When we broke away from the clinch, and when I tried to trip him and he kind of...
In the first or second? It was
First round. So I went for a trip.
Oh, you felt in that early?
Yeah. Like, I went for a trip and then he stopped the trip, and then I thought, I'm gonna stay in the pocket in case he throws it, I'm gonna counter him. But then he just disengaged, and I was like, oh no, you gone.
Yeah. Did he feel strong?
That second one where I pulled him up, he felt strong, but I was like, I'm stronger. And I pulled him up, and I could see he was like, oh fuck.
That's what I said. I've never seen that kind of like that kind of strength being implemented from your side.
Because I saw his back muscles when he was trying to take me down. I felt him because he had the boom, lock, fully locked.
That's what was more impressive.
Like, he's got the wings as well. So I was like, oh, cool. And then from that point, I was like, even Dricus, like, I was stronger. Well, he's strong, but I felt like I was stronger than Dricus as well. But he's just stubborn. Imamov, when that was that second takedown when he tried, he knew it was like, okay, it's going to be a long night. And I was just going to cook him slowly. But again, he got me fair play. Congrats.
Shit. And how do you feel about your performance?
Awesome. I only changed the thing about this camp. I felt great. Next fight's going to be even better. I'm going to chase the red again, do everything I did, sacrifice. Because, look, my boy, I had a lot of time to think because my flatmate, one of my best friends, had a baby. He moved out to start his family. And I was alone a lot. But the first 4 weeks, 5 weeks was a little bit like,
because I was just used to being alone in the house. But then after that, I just became like locked in, like samurai. I was like, I used that solitude. You know that clip where Justin Gaethje goes like, sometimes I'm in the house like, hello. Because I'll send a voice note and I'd be like, oh shit, I've just spoken in like 2 hours. You know what I mean? So I was like, I have to redo the voice note to someone or whatever. But yeah, I just use the solitude and everything just to fire myself and fuel myself for this. And that's why now that I've finished the camp, had the fight, done well, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. You know, because I work hard and I play hard.
I'm glad that you to hear that though, because so many times people do the correct things and don't get the result they want, and then they think, oh, that doesn't work. And I'm like, no, to hear that you're doing the correct things, it didn't get what you wanted, but you know you're still on the correct path, because you're. Some people just pay attention to the ending. It's like, no, what you did in that whole fight shows what your work was doing. So let's adjust a few more things, continue with that. Oh, I can already see it. Like, the next one coming back.
And, you know, what Coach Ozzy said at the end of today's training session, you two just came out of a war. And here you are this week, already back to training. Let's talk about how awesome today's training session was at the Palace Gym. And one thing I will say, but the best part about it as I was filming was watching the brain blasts and the light bulbs. It happened like, it literally happened
Bars.
like 50
This guy
times.
just like, bars.
It literally happened like 50 times.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I say this all the time. I love being a student of the game, and when you can tell when someone speaks sense. Like, I've been in the game long enough to be like, oh, that guy's talking shit, bro. Like, and then I've seen your videos before, and I've always like, I've been sent a couple, and I've sent a couple to some of my teammates. And then obviously algorithms keep popping up, and I'm seeing stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. And I go to my coach. He's like, yeah, that's good. Like, yeah, we can do it like this. Like, I've watched your stuff. And he's like, oh yeah. Oh, he said we can do some training. I was like, oh, yeah, cool. But to meet you today and hear how you break things down, and I said it to you a couple of times, but seriously, it's an art form at how you deliver information.
Awesome.
It really is. Like, I'm gonna go from a personal experience it's completely random, but in primary school, I was very, I used to love maths. My maths teacher, I was in love with. Like, he was so on point, he made maths fun. I went to secondary school, my maths grade just went like, and I've never recovered because he wasn't able to, I just didn't get a good energy from him. And two, he wasn't able to pass the information. He was knowledgeable, but he wasn't able to pass that information on. And therefore it ruined, a student.
I got a count to change for him now. You can count to 5 now.
Good job, brother.
Thank you.
Good job.
It's because I articulate.
I know that's today, yes.
No, but it seriously is important to have a coach that can really portray that message over to you. Because again, this game is obviously physically draining, but also can be frustrating to the mind. Because there's so many times you're trying to get something right, and if it's not, and we've got a few coaches, and sometimes our coach can be like drilling, man. I'm like, just not getting it. And then one of my other coaches like, just do that. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Like, sometimes you just need to hear it slightly differently. But the way you deliver a message, I just feel like it's on every single time. Like, and it's, I have to say, just applaud to you, seriously. And I'm coming back. I'm gonna enjoy doing some more work with you.
We're gonna have way more
It's
of
funny
this.
because when he was explaining things, it's just like everyone else, that's all we were saying.
That was it for you, Ozzy.
No, like I said, bars. It was the first one where, before I started training, we were sitting at the table, right?
Yeah.
And then you were dropping jabs, and then we brought up the fire, and me and fire bending. And get money. And I was just like, I don't even know if you watch Avatar, right?
Yes.
So that's why. And I was
it
like,
just clicked. Bro, this is how much of a geek I am. When you said Zuko, before you explained that, I was already there.
We knew what's up.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could have stopped there for me. I was good.
But literally, the way you were just explaining it, it was just like, I see. Like, when you talked about wrestling's like earth, striking's like fire, like that's a bar.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the way you explain, I'm not even gonna do it a disservice because it just made sense.
Yeah.
And like Eugene sometimes with certain things, when he was trying to teach me the this is years ago, he was trying to teach me the offbeat jab, how to like offbeat.
And then maybe I wasn't getting it, like, and then there was something he just said, like the 10th time in a different way. Boom, light bulb.
That's it, yeah.
And that's the mark of a great coach, is able to, like, okay,
Adjust.
everyone, it's art. So treat, and art is subjective. So when you have a student, find what works for them and make it click.
Nice. And before we continue, you know, special shout out to Sheikh Maktoum and Sheikh Rashid. I mean,
Shukran.
the hospitality.
Every time, whenever I'm in these parts of the world, honestly, the thing is, when we're in these parts of the world, the way they look after us, the hospitality is crazy.
Oh, it's
Like I said,
unbelievable.
And the
people from these parts, the village people. You know what I mean?
The tribal lifestyle. Yes.
They know how to it takes a village.
Yes.
So they know how to host. They know
It's
how
not
to
even that. It's not even that. Like, people think, you know, royal family, this, it sounds so grand, but these are the most down-to-earth people, so normal, so we just got along like that.
And getting
So
involved as well.
It's not no, you know, pinkies up.
Yeah.
Like, it's just their regular dude.
And when I come to these parts of the world or anywhere else, they treat me, you know, like this, and I'll return the favor as well whenever they come to my country.
You go where you're appreciated.
Amen, brother.
saying?
And I tell them, look, I'm not local, I'm global.
Thank you so much, brothers.
Shukran.
Really appreciate everything. Shukran.
Saily is a new eSIM service app brought to you by North Security. Choose from several affordable eSIM plans that's growing in a number of countries and regions. With a Saily eSIM, you'll always have a connection when needed. Just touch back down home. And while I was away, my data plan was ridiculous. I couldn't even get data in Saudi Arabia with my regular provider. So shout out to Saily because I actually got Saily. And look, I still even have data left. Yeah, I got plenty more to go. I barely even scratched the surface. So you know it's more bang for the buck. My regular provider charged me $4 for 200 megabytes, and I had to do that 4 times. Before, I realized, oh, that's right, I have Saily. So yeah, saved my life. With Saily, a eSIM can be installed only once, eliminating the need for users to install a new eSIM for each country. Yeah, it cuts down the price. Like I said, 200 megabytes for $54, and I did that 4 times. So you know, with Saily, you slash the prices on the roaming fees completely. Yeah, so Saily is available in over 180 countries. They have 24/7 support, real people, real service. And you get a full refund if your device isn't eSIM compatible. Get an exclusive 15% discount on eSIM data plans. Download the Saily app and use the code STYLEBEND at the checkout, or you can scan the QR code on the screen right now and get started today.
Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video.
Would you believe me if I told you that coffee could be one of the healthiest things in our...
Search and destroy.
I went undercover as a fake billionaire.
Wondered what it would be like to live as a billionaire.
Jets, yachts, mansions, and respect from everyone around you. It's a lifestyle everyone's dreamed of living, including me.
Wait, that was one more thing that I wanted to say about the trip I just went on at the time of this stream, if this becomes a YouTube video. I went to an island called St. Martin, and in the winter, a lot of yachts go there, and they're rentable charter yachts. A lot of them. A lot of them are owned, and they're like $50, $100 million yachts that, you know, rich guys just own. But they have a lot of charter yachts there that are carrying millionaires, and you can go on a website or apps that show you, you know, who owns the boat or what company owns it, how much the boat's generally worth, as well as what they, you know, charge for you to rent it. And they had boats that were, I don't know, 20-bedroom yachts that were $585,000 per 6 days. I don't know why they did 6 days, but per 6 days that you rented the boat, it was $585,000, a maximum of 22 people. Dude, who is spending that amount of money? Why? Why? Even if you have that, and how much money, chat, how much money would you comfortably need to have for you to think, yeah, I'm going to pay over $500,000 for a 6-day boating trip? I was talking to Brooke about this. I would have to have $100 million in the bank for me to be able to reasonably say, I'll spend, you know, $500,000 for a 6-day trip. What the fuck? 22 people? Yeah, but you think the 22 people are going halvesies? You think the 22 fucking people on that boat are going, well, we're all gonna split this evenly? No, they're not broke-ass college students buying an Airbnb. 1 or 2 guys are paying for that charter, and they're just inviting their families. They're not going, hey, we need to split this $19,284 a person or some shit. And even then, it's not worth it.
But how could a broke 21-year-old like myself attain such a lifestyle? Easy. Create a fake Instagram, use it to trick people into thinking I'm a billionaire and gain access to all of life's most luxurious
But how is he getting it for free, though?
amenities. The only problem, Instagram accounts are expensive. There's a ton of these websites on the internet where you can actually buy and sell Instagram accounts. The problem is all of them are...
Yeah, like Clash of Clans accounts, dude. I almost bought a Clash of Clans account when I started out. I'm glad I did. You know, I achieved the grind, and it really motivated me, and it makes me feel good for the town hall that I've reached. Town hall 15, by the way. Not rushed. Literally maxed out. Literally maxed out Town Hall 14, went Town Hall 15. Anyways, I almost bought a Clash of Clans account. My friend did. This was fucking 6 years ago at the time. I think he spent like $30 on like a Town Hall 10. Then he stopped playing the game. Not worth it.
are pretty sketchy. Owen has been slaving away at trying to find these...
Also, buying other people's Instagram accounts is mostly useless unless they're Instagram accounts that are blanketed generic and don't have a face attached to them. Because if I were to sell, like say I were to sell my YouTube account and somebody else bought it, like there were a lot of Minecraft YouTubers that did that. I think Deadlocks is one of them. And he sold his Minecraft account or his YouTube channel, and then other people start posting content on it, and it's not them, and people just don't watch it, or they unsubscribe. Like, why would I want to see your content if I don't know who the fuck you are?
And then we have to send the money through crypto. So the account owner actually accepted our offer.
Yeah, you're getting fucking scammed here, man. $2 grand for a fucking Instagram account? Oh, hell no.
For pretty quickly, and then Owen transferred all the money into crypto, I think. I don't know. Don't take it from me. I invested in Hawk to a coin, and just like that, the money was sent. That's a lot of money. $2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the face of regret. Now it was just a waiting game to see if he would send the account details or if we would be scammed out of $2 grand. And a few hours later, we got all the details, and it was time to see if we could actually sign into this account.
You're showing the password. You're showing the password. What the fuck? Obviously you changed it, but still, I don't know. That seems crazy to me.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Domino's Price Slice. Small pizzas just 8 quid, medium just 10 quid, and large just 12 quid. A bargain whichever way you slice it.
Domino!
Ion, electrifying, Hungo tire.
Now that we have the account, it needed to...
1 million followers, and they're all bot accounts from India. Oh! Did you ever have a friend growing up, or even now, because some of you guys are, you know, high schoolers and shit, that bought followers on Instagram? And they're like, nah, dude, I have a raw 10K. You click on their following, and it's just all just bots. It's just bots. I'm like, bro, you're still getting 40 likes a post. You have 100,000 followers. The hell is this?
It look like a billionaire owns it. But as it stands, I don't think I look anything like a billionaire, so let's fix that. All right, guys, we're on our way to meet up with Packed Closet 714 on Instagram.
I bought $1,000 or 1,000 followers account. Dude, how much does it cost to pay for like followers? Do they pay for $1 million cheaper? Probably not.
The fake clothing reseller. The plan is to meet up with this guy and buy a bunch of fake designer clothes off him that we can hopefully use to look like an actual billionaire. I do have some concerns. One being that he's a scammer, and two being that he could be a robber. I think we'll be fine as long as we're not going to meet him in some sketchy underground parking garage or something. Hey, nice to meet you. Oh, wow. Yeah, totally. That looks super real. So this dude was pretty chill, actually, other than the bloody knife in his trunk, but he had... Everything we needed and more.
How much do you think all this would be if it was real?
Just the hat alone, starting $59.
Yeah, how much are you paying for fake shit? Because it's still probably more expensive than like a regular bag. Like, how much is a fake Gucci bag? $100?
It would be
$50.
$1,500.
And after a surprisingly hefty price, we
What? Just buy the real fucking bag. Bro, you're spending fucking $400 on fake shit that's worth nothing.
went to pick up an essential and final piece from a guy named Arab.
Bro, you just spent, oh my God, you just spent a $2 grand on a fucking fake Instagram account. At that point, I'm just fucking eating the bullet, paying for the actual fucking StockX shit.
Supply.
That is crazy, dude. It looks like $1 billion.
Okay, that actually, now you kind of do have to buy a fake version of a watch. Because that, how much would that be if it was real? 150K? 200K?
There, watch right there. How's my aura? Dang, it's icy. And now that we had the drip,
That'd be more than $50,000 if it was gold covered in diamonds. I know it does ruin the value of a Rolex. I'm pretty sure, because if you have a Rolex that you end up putting diamonds on, like you're ruining the original like Rolex itself because you're drilling holes into it. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that somewhere and I ran with it.
Now we're hoping that this Instagram page looks legit enough to allow us to scheme our way into the lives of the elite and live like actual billionaires. We're gonna hit a bunch of stops today, taking pictures and basically just fake it till we make it. Let's do it. You guys know the drill. Gotta turn the camera off. So we made our way.
Chat, what's the best method to get on a billion? Thinking about this while I was seeing Martin, I was like, hey, how can I get on one of those yachts? Befriend one of the workers, they invite you. Be a hot woman and basically bait them into letting you on the boat. Nice job. Save their kid's life. Yeah, put their kid in. Yeah. The billionaire's family's out on the boat, and then they come to shore one day, and I buy a shark, and I put it in the water right next to the kid.
Neutralize the objective.
$50 million mansion. I'm gonna change.
And he'd be like, well, you didn't say you needed it alive.
Her outfit, and we're just gonna take a photo out front of this place as if I own the house. If I can get people to believe that I own this house, I feel like, dude, I'm a billionaire at that point.
I started throwing on my fake designer clothes.
I already look so stupid.
Clear the objective. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Search and destroy. Protect the objective.
I'm not gonna lie, this character was starting to come together.
Got the Jordans on, got the Chrome Heart pants, 5,000. Dior, Chrome Heart red jacket.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Step up.
He has to act more of an asshole too. Jack Pembroke's too nice to be that lit.
Finish it off with the Chrome Heart hat. So baby, I feel like myself right now, bro. I feel like I have aura. I'm like Diddy. Nah. No. The plan is to basically stand outside of this mansion and hold up a pair of keys as if I just bought it. Bro, that looks like a Jack Doherty pose.
Bro, Jack you're letting 30 random people decide what house you buy. 2018 ass fit. Obama music video.
And hopefully I can edit it to look like we're out at sea.
I got hosed.
In Ferrari dealerships.
I was wondering if there's any way I could reenact like signing paperwork. Luxury car dealership, and we somehow convinced them to let us use some of their Oh my god, dude!
We took a photo
GTA car garage. Nice looking car. Modest sports supercars. They're expensive as shit, but they're still like a signing
and this place. All right, guys, we just
and they just let him do it.
Arrived to a place called Eurocar. It's a luxury car dealership, and we somehow convinced them to let us use some of their luxury cars. And hopefully we can take some photos in. Oh my god, dude! We took a photo and.
Oh my god, GTA car garage, bro.
Photos in.
Dude, those honestly, Porsches just grow on me now, like day by day, dude. They're nice looking cars. You know, they're more modest sports supercars. They're expensive as shit, but they're still like a rich person car. Super Bowl 59 is almost here. One of the biggest sporting events in the United States every year. And now is the best time to get on Now is the best time to get in on the action. Wow, that was hard to say. The partner of today's video, DraftKings Sportsbook. For people that want to get into sports betting or already have and just have never used DraftKings, now is the best time to do so because DraftKings offers you, if you sign up with promo code Joe B and place a $5 bet, you get $200 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings also has live betting, which makes the experience all the more thrilling. Not only can you bet on parlays, the money line, who you think's going to win, but you can also bet on whether or not a given drive will end in a certain way, whether or not a team will score a touchdown on that specific play. DraftKings has that for you. And even if DraftKings sports betting isn't available in your state, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. DraftKings is an official partner of the NFL, and this is the biggest NFL game of the year. Get in on DraftKings today. Sign up using promo code JOEB. Place a $5 bet and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it.
Dude, we took a photo in one of their Rolls Royces. Does that look cool or what? It looks so cool. And then they were even down to take a few of the cars down to our friend Tang's house from a few videos ago. This dude is an absolute legend for allowing this.
MTV Cribs right here. I'm gonna show you guys what's up. Here we have my red Ferrari right here. You know the vibe. My weekend car here, lime green Urus. Yo, what is going on?
I mean, he kind of does look like a douchebag millionaire. But how is he just going to get invited on a private jet for free just because you have money? Is that some shit that actually happens? Like, if you're just, like, rich, they'll just, like, invite you to places?
Yo, what is going on, YouTube Nation? We're here in my PJ. You know that YouTube check-in? Got the NordVPN sponsorship? Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a studio. We're gonna take some photos here. Looks pretty crazy. Hopefully people think it's real on the Instagram and I look like a billionaire. Let's get it. The open stock market on the phone is crazy. That's a wrap on all the Instagram photos. Tomorrow we're gonna get all the photos ready.
You should have just posted him rug pulling meme coins. I think you could honestly post like an Asmongold setup of you just rug pulling meme coins, and then people would be like, yeah, this guy has money.
The next day, I started revamping the Instagram account and created my billionaire persona, introducing Monty Vanderbilt. I don't know, it sounded wealthy. I then went ahead and posted our very first photo. Okay, so the first post has been made. The only problem is, it looks kind of weird that I have 1 million followers and 0 likes, but apparently, there are websites on the internet where you can actually buy Instagram likes. Hopefully, I don't.
Dude, the investment here is just way too much. He's gonna be buying fucking botted likes now.
It's scammed. So I purchased 10,000 likes for $88, and when I went to
$88 for 10K likes. Oh my.
Check your timeline. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Switching operation ready point. Search and destroy. Protect the objective. We lost that round, but it's not over yet. Step up. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Protect the objectives. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Neutralize the objective. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Eliminate the objectives. Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Clear the objectives. Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round. Switching operation ready point. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round. Finish the mission. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives. Good job, Grunts. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Switching operation ready point. Search and destroy. Neutralize the objective. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy. Neutralize the objectives.